Well, Robert, I'm back from Long Beach, California. It was quite a trip.
Nice, nice.
A lot of readings over there, different people, different nationalities. I loved it. So I did so much over there, and I felt like I got re-energized by seeing the ocean. I don't know if I told you, Robert, but the ocean kind of re-energizes me. It's like touching Mother Earth, and I'm
Nice.
getting all that for the next year almost.
Really?
Because
That's
I only have to see the ocean once a year, and that was it. So
Nice.
it's a bucket list thing, but I did it. But what I also did was I brought you a little something.
You did.
Yes, I did, and I'm gonna show it to you. I brought you sage. Now I know you like buying your sage on Amazon. Keep it real. But I like going to the swap, the flea markets, anywhere you could get your sage. And what we're going to do on the next show on Wednesday, we're going to talk a little bit about the sage and how I use it.
Wednesday, October 2nd.
That's right. But you know what? Before we do that, Robert, what do they have to do to see us?
You have to subscribe to the YouTube channel right here. And then turn on the notifications. Click the bell. And you'll get like a notification. It's like a text message or something like that. That way you're notified when we go live. So it's going to be Wednesday, October 2nd at 6:30.
At 6:30.
Yes.
So make sure you all cook early that day. The kids are not in school, so they'll be there. I know some kids are already on their break time, so it's perfect to get all the family together and talk about October because it's one of my favorite months. Because we also have Halloween, which has nothing to do with talking to the dead, but they associate me with Halloween, but that's okay. But the Day of the Dead is coming too. But we're going to go back to this sage, and I'm going to show you, Robert, what this sage is for. And this one I buy especially for you. I did put holy water in it so that I could bless it for you.
Thank you.
And it also has here, do you see this right here?
Yeah, what is it?
That's a Palo Santo. But what's there's different type of Palo Santos. So this particular Palo Santo is cinnamon. Cinnamon is for money. So you're gonna turn on this sage and you're gonna turn on the Palo Santo. You're gonna start saging from the back to the front, and it's like we are sweeping your house. And I'm gonna do that for you on Wednesday before the show starts,
Nice.
because you need a lot of saging. Keep it real.
Yeah.
You do. Ain't nobody got time for you, Robert, but you keep it real. You do need a little bit. And the Palo Santo is for the cinnamon is so you always have money. Now, it's a belief, right? And it has to do with faith. And it's not having faith in this, it's having faith in your heart that you know you're going to do well. And I have faith in you, and I know you're going to do well. So
you.
this is for you, Robert, okay?
Thank
So
you.
now I'm going to turn it on for you on Wednesday, right before the show. I'll be doing the saging.
Okay.
And, when I do go live on Facebook.
Yes.
So I do that right before the show. So it's gonna be Wednesday, October the 2nd at 6:30.
Yes.
One more time, Robert. What do they have to do?
You have to subscribe to the YouTube channel. This YouTube channel right here. This is where you can find us. And then you turn on the notification, which means you click the bell. And then you get a notification when we go live. And just make sure you turn on notifications, subscribe to the YouTube channel.
So now I want to talk to you a little bit about the Spanish show, the one we did 2 weeks ago. Well, guess what? When we did the Spanish show, I tell people sometimes you become a messenger. And so what happens, I read somebody on the phone, they called in, which was wonderful. And everything seemed to be working that day, right?
Yes.
Which is good because we do have technical difficulties. But that day, I did a reading, and this woman called in, and I don't know, we were talking about her uncle. Well, we were talking about her uncle. And then she became a messenger for that uncle's son.
That's right.
So the son called me up, Robert, and say, I watched your show. And what you were talking about connected with me. So I did another reading on the phone for him since he had called me up. And I finished the reading with him. So you never know. These recordings, when you go back and look at them, they're messages. And I tell people all the time, if I'm reading you, Robert, but it connects with somebody out there, it could also be for you.
Yeah.
Because the signs and symbols almost for everybody. And if you could connect with that message with somebody else, then it's for you. So I'm glad these are being recorded.
Yes.
But they need to subscribe, right?
Yes.
And you do that by
Finding the YouTube channel, which is right here. This is the YouTube channel. Okay. You click the bell to get notified when we go live. And then if you would like to also share our videos, share our channels with other people that might be interested, thank you in advance.
And I'm also on TikTok, and we have people doing the TikTok thing, and so we do have that as well. And thank you for supporting us, El Paso, Las Cruces, Juarez. Thank you so much for embracing us and just supporting us, because this is about healing. This is why they're messages from above, right?
Yes.
So one last thing I want to talk to you about is the Day of the Dead. Well, that's, again, one of my favorite times of the year. And we're going to choose a family. So during the live show, during the Spanish show, we already got some volunteers that came forward and signed up for our little contest that we're having. And what is the contest? The contest is, on our live show, we're going to get names of people that want to be on live, maybe not live, but we're going to record a group recording before the Day of the Dead. So we're hoping to do it sometime in October.
Yes.
October is a really busy month for me. I'm really booked, and I know you're busy as well, Robert, but we're going to try to squeeze it in there. And we want to record a group reading at your house. We'll go to you, and if you want to come to us, we could do it too. Is record a live group reading for the people to see. So if you're interested, make sure you watch the live show. And if you missed the live show, you could also comment somehow or send me a message, because I do have a phone number they could use, right?
Yes.
Right here, right there.
Phone number, text.
You could call there, text. If you text me, be patient with me, because people call me, and trust me, I do forget. I'm old. I'm forgetting already. You wouldn't imagine how many texts I get every day. So sometimes I miss a text. So I apologize in advance. Someday I'm going to get an assistant. So I don't know who that assistant's going to be, but we're going to need somebody to write it down. So just remember, the producer back there is saying, we're so busy. But remember, the Day of the Dead is coming. And if you're going to decorate your house and have an altar on that day, on this live show, I'm also going to tell you about what the days mean and how they represent by using, there's Day of the Dead for your pets, for babies, and there's certain days for those days when it comes to celebrating that holiday. Every day is a Day of the Dead for me, because I talk to the dead all year long.
Yeah.
But I get to celebrate a holiday, and I love to celebrate the holiday with them, because all they want is to, remember them.
Yeah.
Because now it's time for them to say goodbye, and then they say, "Remember me." That's a song. I'm sorry, you didn't come out that, but
you're gonna make people cry.
I know by my singing, I think, but that's what it is. Robert, keep it together, Robert.
Okay.
But that's what it is, and that's one of my favorite shows, because don't cry, Robert. I know he's so emotional, but that is one of my favorite movies, because it hits so close to what really happens. Because that is all they want, is for us to remember them, and not to forget them. And remember, when they leave us, we're gonna remember them, because their tattoo is on our heart, and that's never gonna go away. So we can't wait to see you Wednesday, October the 2nd at 6:30.
Wednesday, October the 2nd, 6:30.
And remember, that's more for me than it is for you, because I get my days mixed up. I already booked a reading that day, and I said I wouldn't do it, and I did it, but I don't learn my lesson because I need an assistant. Who knows? Maybe we'll have a contest to see who could be my assistant too. But for right now, think of that. And so thank you for being here with us and supporting us. So, but there's one thing we forgot to do.
What?
And one job you have, Robert.
I press
One
record.
job. My
Oh,
candle.
San
He didn't turn on my candle.
It's okay. Cierra los ojos.
One job.
Just close your eyes.
Yeah, one job. But that's okay. It's never too late. It's never too late.
There
And
you
why
go.
do I turn on my white candle? And I always tell people, get a white candle during the show. You don't have to, but remember, the white candle is telling spirit, I'm ready to work. And that means they're ready with you. So when we do an altar of the Day of the Dead, you're going to have candles. But always remember, they want us in peace. So before we leave, what I do is I turn it off so they know we're done. So on behalf of Mr. E and
Robert.
you don't know that I know, but I know. We'll see you Wednesday. Bye-bye.